Since the Rangers have officially traded Artemi Panarin, let's take a look about how Chris Drury badly screwed up the Rangers. Off with when he was first hired, trading Pavel Buchnevich for Sammy Blais and a second-round pick, when Sammy Blais didn't even score a goal for the Rangers in about 60 games. He tried to tell Rangers fans that Sammy Blais was going to be the next Pavel Buchnevich, but younger, but that never worked out. The move he screwed up was trading for Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko after a run to the Eastern Conference Finals, where the team wasn't good enough to win the Stanley Cup, which you could tell, but he decided to go all in and ruin a bunch of the team's young pieces just to get those two veterans. The Barclay Goodrow drama, where the team made another run to the Eastern Conference Finals, but he decides to say, "Oh, even though I gave you a no-trade clause, I'm either going to waive you or you're going to clear the no-trade clause," which is a very bad move to make and to piss off your players. Since the Rangers, another mistake he made before even threatening to waive his contract was signing a fourth liner who had a career high of 33 points to an $8 million deal. And Jacob Trouba, who for some reason he also gave an $8 million deal, even though he wasn't good enough to deserve one. And he decided to give him a no-trade clause, which he decided to say, "Oh, you're not performing up to the $8 million? You're either going to waive your no-trade clause or I'm going to cut you," which is another kind of bad move to make most of your players hate you and made the locker room turn awful. It's basically if you're working and your boss tells you, "Oh, I'm going to fire you, but you got to keep playing as hard as you possibly can." Next comes what happens with Chris Kreider, who is a player loved by all the fans. After scoring 39 goals in a season, in the off-season, he publicly makes it state, "Oh, I am going to trade Kreider. Who wants him?" And then he expects him to keep playing as well as he could. And I don't know how he expected him to do that, and it turned the locker room even worse. How awful moves he makes is trading one of your best young players and one of your best players in your farm system for JT Miller, who was obviously on the decline. To cap it off, he trades Artemi Panarin for a third-round pick and Liam Greenwood, which is nothing where Artemi Panarin, who's probably a top 5 to 7 winger in the NHL, is the return they should be getting. The story of the Rangers is how arrogance and an awful work environment can ruin what was once a great team, as now they are sitting in the third worst position in the NHL.